Hello everyone, Matt here, also known in the internet as Ananam. In our team, Triglav Games, I'm many things, but mainly a lead designer behind our first third-party class for Draw Steel, a vampire. For our first product we wanted to do something really exciting, something people will be thrilled to see and play. We brainstormed many ideas, some of which we plan to do in the future, but finally decided upon doing the beloved blood-sucking creatures of the night, vampires. We were inspired by many things, TV shows, games, and our design tries to give you the possibility to build any vampire you can imagine. Because there are many kinds of vampires, the class is very flexible in how you can build a vampire character. When we were working on the class, we focused on 4 things: damage, mobility, debuffs, and flavor. Our goal was to make every single feature and ability ooze with vampiric essence to reinforce the fantasy of playing a supernatural, undead apex predator. There are abilities representing your skills as a hunter, but also abilities that cause supernatural fear in the hearts of your prey. More specific magical abilities are usually a part of your bloodline, and your bloodline is a combination of 2 blood legacies, basically subclass options. Yes, you heard me correctly, you actually pick 2 subclasses when you build a first level vampire. Gloomweaver is a blood legacy focused on controlling shadows and turning into mists, turning your mobility up to 11. Elusive Beguiler focuses on charms and illusions that make your prey do your bidding and restrict their options. Noxious Stalker is an animalistic bestial subclass that allows you to walk on walls, jump across the battlefield and exhale poisonous gases. Finally, Crimson Conductor allows you to control blood, yours and your prey's, turning the combat into a gory spectacle that you are a maestro of. You can learn more about the vampire's design from the preview we posted on BACKERKIT. Many people have already tried the vampire and had a blast. It's already fun, it's already playable, and you can play the vampire up to level 4 right now. We are happy with what we did and think the design is great, right? But how could it not be great if it fits the criteria given by Matt Colville himself?
I think the thing that separates a good game from a great game is polish.
The design must be great because we are Polish, from Poland! Oh, yeah, I know the joke was terrible, I just couldn't help myself. Sorry! Anyway, we believe in our design and this is why we decided to already spend some money on the project. On art, graphic design and testing. We contracted some people, one of whom is Spencer Himnik, aka Pesto the Besto Testo, one of MCDM's contract testers. And Pesto is already doing some heavy lifting with the design and we are already revising elements of the class based on his feedback. And now, let me introduce you to our iconic vampire character, Irina. This beautiful and scary illustration was done by Eric Stiegel, our contract illustrator, and is exactly the reason we went to crowdfunding. Basically, we want more of this, we want more excellent art. By the way, we are not going to profit in any way from this project. Every single penny will be spent on more art and more testing. We want this product to be the best it can be, and it means we need to spend money on professionals, so that the design is great, the mechanics are balanced, and the art is beautiful. This is my way of giving back to the community, as I think I owe a lot to Matt Colville and MCDM. Now, I consider myself to be a product of Matt Colville's channel, a success story of creating a new Dungeon Master. I was introduced to Matt's channel in 2017 by my first DM, Robert. He was aware that I wanted to DM, but had no idea how to start. From the very first video of Matt I saw, I became a true villain. I've watched all of his videos, many of them, many times. I've supported Matt and MCDM every step of their journey. I've backed all of their books, and I am one of the famous video-on-demand people. If it wasn't for Matt, maybe I would have not become a Dungeon Master at all. Out of 6 people from my main group, 5 of them DM'd their own games, which I consider to be a huge success. Almost all of us are now married and with kids, but we still play together. I believe this is all thanks to Matt Colville giving me the confidence and showing me how to be a Dungeon Master in the first place. Now, all of us at Triglav Games fell in love with Draw Steel, and if you are watching this, you probably need no convincing how great the game is. We want to support Draw Steel the way MCDM supported D20 Fantasy back in the day. We want to create high-quality content that is well-designed, balanced and looks great. This is why we are working on the vampire and hopefully will be working on many other cool things in the future. Thank you Matt Colville and MCDM for changing my life, and thank you all who decide to support our crowdfunder and back the project. Special thanks to John from Goblin Points, Caillou from the Dice Society, Cameron from Rise Heroes Rise, and Paul from Heart of Arcana for supporting the vampire from the very beginning. I consider you all to be our great allies. I think this is all I had to say. Junior Officer Brush from the Chain of Acheron signing off. Death to Ajax!